부릉부릉.
And continuing in U-Corp, on the Great Lake, where shit seems to happen. The club. 2. I'm not gonna start rapping now. Following the kidnappers' directions, we found ourselves at the entrance of a club blaring with music. I wanted to do this quietly, but we broke into a fight pretty much immediately as we tried to talk to the bouncers. We had to find different ways to convince them to let us in. Maybe by, like, fisting some uncafferling up their asses. Let's go. I have a new identity. I have, like, 2 new identities. I pulled on the little middle brother, whatever it's called, banner. And I got this new, Don. So who do we take with us instead? I've been told that my team is apparently very broken. And I guess it is. Yes. We'll take Isang out. And instead, man, I don't know what to think about this new UI. Instead, we'll take Don. So, to battle!
와, 어느새 문지기님들이 길을 비켜주셨네요.
Let's go! I wanted to correct him. What? Do you think Hong Lu needs, like, Hong correction? That the bouncers weren't letting us in, that they were either face down in some ditch or fleeing and we were just letting ourselves in. But I guess I wasn't in the mood. Oh, wow. Ooh. Some funky music.
13명이서 왔습니다.
Is she hitting on Faust?
저기 있다.
잘못했습니다. 자, 이제 저희 한국에서 유행하는 춤을 춰볼까요? 이름하여 청사주야 댄스.
They have their own dance. Yeah, you can tell this is a Korean game.
에이, 왜 이렇게 쿵쿵대는 거야?
뇌가 둥둥 울리는 기분이요.
다 앞에서 꺼지세요. 닥치마.
Ishmael's such a fucking cunt. Ishmael swung a mace, shattering a nearby table to pieces. Really? Do they have, like, why would they not have a, like, no weapons policy inside of a... Well, I guess the club is run by pirates, but still, you'd want the pirates to have weapons and not the people entering, right? And that was more than enough for the clubbers to realize. The clubbers got clubbed, by the way. The seriousness of the situation. They quickly ran to the exit and vacated the club. We are gonna win rate this shit. Because that's what you do. What is this new Don's kid actually? Holy shit, she just rolled an 18. Seems like good damage. I think she's like weak to slash. That's the only thing I saw when I uptied her. I didn't uptie her to 4 because I didn't have enough Dawn shots. I haven't done a single experience of Fred excavation since they changed the system. So like the start of season 3. I'm lagging behind on resources a little bit actually. And I haven't done it because I either do the ones which are lower by now, which feels like a waste of resources, or I'm gonna... Oh look, these are new enemies. The tough Twin Hooks pirates. Or I'm gonna have to do the new ones, like the new tier. But I'm too lazy for that. I'm afraid I can't win rate it, so... Maybe one of these days. So far I'm winning everything still. Holy shit! 26 on the leap! Ryosh, what the fuck? Like, 26 on a regular skill is somewhat somewhat unheard of? I don't know. Yeah, maybe my team is a little bit overpowered, okay? Sue me. I've only spent money on this game twice for like the 2 past passes, which doesn't give you that much lunacy, does it? What does the pass actually give you? Never really checked. Okay, so one mechanic that's... Oh, I love the, like, Surly Sword. One mechanic that Don seems to add is this Vengeance Mark, applied to the unit that dealt the most damage to an ally, and apparently she gets like bonuses when she strikes them, which is... That's a little bit fucked because Is there a way to make her attack this person with the vengeance mark, or is it like all random? I don't know if other people deal more damage to the vengeance mark unit or not. So in an abnormality battle or a battle where you can actually aim, call it that, guess it's better.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
It seems to be holding up well though, even without its passive thingy.
정신 못 차릴 거야.
Yeah, okay. I like just the fist beating, fisticuffs. Always loved that. Good old what was the King of Greed weapon called? Ooh, the gloves. First person to write in the comments wins absolutely nothing. Other than bragging rights, I guess. I could look it up myself and put it here while editing, but I'm not sure. I think I might be too lazy for that one. The Club 3. Following the kidnappers' directions, we found ourselves at the entrance of the club blaring with music. I wanted to... Oh wait, we read this before. So another thing I wanted to know. Last week the file got corrupted or something. I still don't know what the hell is the problem sometimes. Sometimes the video files, they just don't want to be edited at all, basically. So I left everything in, including the loading screens. And like, whenever I click enter and like choose my team, and I want to know, do people actually care about the 6 seconds I save whenever I edit them out? Because it takes a lot of time to edit these out. To be honest, there's like 20 loading screens each episode, and I'm gonna have to cut. I have to like transition them together, like the two parts. I have to insert the sound. If people say, "Oh, we just don't care, Lambda," like these 6 seconds of silence, you can just, I don't know, overshadow them with your retarded monologues, then I'm gonna leave them in. So tell me your opinion on that one, please, as well. I thought about doing a fixed amount of stages every episode, no matter how long it takes, but I guess it won't really work that well, because at times you have stuff like this where it's just 3 fights in a row, which go by very quickly, to be honest. That's pretty good. Yet at other times you have like a huge battle or an overly long story segment. So the episodes would range between like 20 minutes and an hour and something. So maybe I should still go by time. I just wanted, you know, once you know how many stages there are, you can just divide it by X number, and then I could say, all right, season 3, or rather like 10 to 5 will be 20 episodes. If it has 60 stages, we do 3 every episode, right? 20 episodes, that's 20 weeks, that's about as much time as it needs to like release the new season. So there would be not as much downtime, but obviously it would take longer. But I guess a better system would be to just try to rush through everything and take your time on the important parts. And supposedly, I've been told, I've asked your guys' opinion on this chapter, oh my god, the fucking damage, on what we've seen so far. There's less filler fights, the pacing is supposedly better, there are some parts coming up apparently, I'm looking forward to that one. Always like a good fight that makes me like shit my pants and piss myself. I love that, because the cleanup afterwards is just so satisfying. So I'm looking forward to that. Because, again, like the regular fights, I know I have an overpowered team, but it is just pressing win rate and like start and watching things happen on my screen, which is cathartic in its own way. Makes me feel like a proper zoomer, you know? Which I'm not, by the way. That's slander. Here we go. 5-9, the first mate. This time we'll have story again. We trashed the club and defeated members of the syndicate that the kidnappers were part of. Hopefully, we can learn the boss's location soon. I think we're gonna go at least until 5:11 or something. Oh no, I've been recording only for like 10 minutes, so maybe a little bit more even. And it starts with fighting. I might at this point just speed up the fighting, to be honest, because there's nothing new here, right? That's what I did in the last chapter after all. So, I guess I'm gonna shut up now. Wait a second, what's that? What's going on with... I guess Ishmael's actually getting crazy. Compulsion starts in cut off minus 25 SP at less than 0 SP at turn start. Gain free attack power up. Holy moly. Okay, now I'm gonna shut up though.
좋은 말 할 때 당신들 대장이 있는 방이 어디인지 말하는 게 좋을 거예요.
어울리지도 않는 놈이 그렇게 말봐야.
Hell yeah, I would. I fucking love milk.
헛소리 아니에요. 다음에도 말이 안 통하면 다음으로 깨지는 건 머리통이에요.
알았어, 진정해. 선장은 여기 없어. 대신 부선장님이 계시니까 그분이 알고 계실 거야.
어디인데요?
저쪽 복도 마지막 방.
Is he actually intimidated by Sinclair? What the fuck?
가세요. 그쪽 말고 입구로 나가세요.
알았어. 미안.
Like Dicky. That was a little bit too quick there in my head. Did he whip out his dick, or why would he be like intimidated by him? I mean, I assume like Sinclair's like the biggest balls, but I wouldn't be afraid of him even if I was tied up. I don't think.
야, 너 뭔가 늘었는데?
이런 걸로 칭찬 듣고 싶지 않아요. 조금이라도 빨리 구해야 한다고 생각했을 뿐이에요.
510, the first mate 2. We learned what the boss's room was, all thanks to Sinclair. She introduced herself as the first mate of the Twin Hook Pirates. She? Hell yeah.
요란스럽기도 해라. 어느 선장이 보낸 거야? 아니면 내 목에 또 그새 현상금이라도 붙었나?
Well, I guess they could have done more with her design, but I really like her face actually. I don't know, there's something about white-haired girls.
당신이 여기 보스야?
그래, 내가 쌍갈고리 해적단의 부선장 스미야.
Smee. Okay, Smee. Sounds like the sound I make when I like snore or something.
날 보고 싶어 했다며? 뭐 사인이라도 해줄까?
당신은 2인자라고 들었다. 우리는 보스를 원한다. 그는 어디 있지?
후크 그놈은 어디서 또 요정지나 마시고 있겠지.
Wait a second, Hook? Like the actual Hook?
그러니까 실질적으로 내가 이곳을 지배하고 있는 거라 봐도 무방해. 그리고 이 항구에선 고작 향수 사업만 하기엔 돈이 좀 모자라잖아. 그래서 이것저것 부업들 좀 해보고 있었지. 그걸 시킨 것도 나고.
이해했다. 너는 우리가 원했던 정보를 갖고 있겠군. 우린 너희 조직이 확보한 것으로 보이는 인질의 행방을 찾고 있다. 그 정보를 내놓아라.
인질이라니 말 너무 험악하게 한다. 우리는 그거를 손님이라고 부르는데.
손님이요?
응. 자, 그럼 우리 교환하자. 퀵해그에 대한 정보를 나한테 넘겨. 그럼 내가 너희 쪽 손님을 안전하게 내보내줄게. 심지어 꽤 거물이신 손님이던데. 엘씨 뭐 팀장이라고 했으니까 그쪽에 퀵해그에 친구가 있었겠지? 퀵해그에 대해 알고 있는 걸 전부 말해. 지금 어디서 뭘 하고 있는지, 주위에 만나는 사람은 누구인지, 제일 최근에 남겼던 말이 무엇인지 전부.
Why does everyone want to quack?
누가 이 거래에서 유리한지는 말 안 해도 알지?
Yeah, me. We're literally well, not invulnerable, but immortal, basically.
정말 말할 수 있었다면.
And here we go. Finally something going on. Which is not great because Ishmael is looking somewhat bad here. But you know what that means? It just means we're gonna do some ego here. Some ego fun. I guess we're gonna, like, teleport? Something? I don't know. Anyone has, like, some... Hey, are we ready? Actually? I think so. Well, we'll still ego most of them to give them, like, the buffs that comes along with it, I guess. We'll do that. We're gonna keep the weight of knowledge. Why is it possible? It's looking good. Looking good enough. An important part is, like, Ishmael not fighting the bullet too early. There we go. It doesn't matter that she fumbled on the damage roll. Still gonna do something. Tickle her. And then die, apparently. Did she have that much bleed? What the fuck was that? I didn't pay attention at all. She should have got it. Well, you win some, you lose some. We don't really need Ishmael. He's like the Hermione of this chapter. A little know-it-all. Here we go. Good old teleport. Yeah, that was some good damage. That was some good damage. Leave it to Dawn to just carry on her own. Also like the new Faust identity. Very fun. At least it's what it feels like. I don't know if it's actually good. Like I'm not into like actually tearing this stuff. We're gonna do this because he's out of ammo anyway, isn't he? No, one bullet left. Alright. Sweet. This guy's gonna get staggered now. Good enough. Good enough. She's very close to getting staggered as well. He's staggered now. I think we got this. So this, I assume, was not the hard fight I was waiting for. 3 waves is harder than what we've had this chapter, but come on, bonker. Here we go. Yeah, it is done. It is pretty much done, isn't it? We're gonna kill at least 2 of them in this round. The only thing that I'm not sure about is whether or not we're gonna hit the X condition for this, considering how many rounds it took us, but that's fine, really.
객체가 약화된 것 같습니다. 탈출 객체가 정리되었습니다. 잠깐. 나는 건드리면 안 돼. 너네 진짜 후회하게 될걸?
I think I kind of like her more this way. Like this battered and bruised look somewhat turns me on.
난 뒷배가 있어.
뒷배?
그것도 무려. 너무 겁먹지 마. 중지의 작은 형님이야.
So at the middle, that is like the middle finger, right? So it's like the crime syndicate, the middle. weren't they the ones that got somewhat obliterated by Roland? Or was that the Pinky? No, I think the Pinky hasn't appeared anywhere at all yet. Or did they? No, shit. Who the fuck were the ones in Leviathan? I forgot. Was that the Pinky? No. We got the thumb, we got the index, we got the middle. What about the ring finger? I can't remember. It's like 4 fingers too many for me to make any sense of it.
작형이라.
A BB.
게다가 퀵해그라는 자. 넌 잘 모르나 본데 상당한 현상금도 걸려 있어. 감히 중지의 탈퇴를 선언한 것도 모자라서 잠적을 타버렸다며? 멍청한 게 지나친 것도 정도가 있지.
So Ishmael knows someone that was part of the middle before. Alright.
중지는 결코 잊어버리는 법이 없는데 말이야.
That doesn't roll off the tongue nicely, does it? The middle never forgets. It's such a cliched line as well.
할 말은 끝났죠?
잠깐. 진짜야?
저희가 어질렀으니 싹 정리해야죠.
중지라니까? 너 중지 몰라?
I don't really, so I'm okay.
잠깐. 알았어. 위치 알려줄게. 너희 친구가 잡혀있는 컨테이너. 아직 살아있는 사람이 들어있는 컨테이너에는 초록색 세모가 그려져 있어. 최근 잡혀온 거면 동쪽 구역일 거고.
You see, that's where you went wrong, Smee, because Ishmael's most likely gonna kill you anyway.
초록색 세모? 그게 한 개가 아닐 수도 있을 텐데요. 비슷한 색일 수도 있겠군요. 속이려면 뭔들 못해.
What if Ishmael's going a little bit loony here? Anyone thought about that one?
알 수 있어. 알 수 있다고. 진짜 거짓말 아니야. 어?
들었죠? 방금의 키워드 정도면 충분히 꺼낼 수 있겠네요. 다행이네요, 싱클레어 씨.
Sinclair was frowning, but Ishmael didn't seem to care. She stood there, rubbing the wrist of her weapon arm. It almost appeared as though she was measuring the amount of strength needed to turn Smee's head into pulp in one fell swoop. Oh, wait. Killing her could cause us a lot of trouble. We know where the hostage is, and I think that's good enough. Let's head back.
설득할 필요성은 안 느껴져서요, 관리자님. 그만 비켜주시겠어요?
It's like direct. What did Otis call it? Insubordination or something, when they just don't listen to your orders. I said don't kill her, and she's gonna do it anyway.
이런 거에 시간 낭비하고 싶지 않아요.
맞아. 나 같은 거에 시간 낭비하는 것도 손해야. 갈 길 가자. 어?
아닐걸. 시간.
Ishmael!
나 꽤 재빠르거든.
Ishmael's eyes were still lost and wandering. She swung back her harpoon arm, ready to strike, and before I even realized what I was doing, I was sleeping in the way. Dante, are you retarded? You're the only person that can't die in this setting because you're too important. Well, maybe that will wake up.
관리자님! 단테, 미쳤어요?
A little bit.
미친 게 누구냔 말이다. 명령 불복 정도 모자라. 감히 관리자님까지!
Here we go. That was the word. Insubordination.
잘 선택한 거야. 만약 날 죽였으면 작은 형님이나 작은 누님까지 나섰을걸?
Oh, there's even big sisters, and apparently they're in a higher ranking than big brothers? So is the Don identity, is that supposed to be a big sister? I recall the time when the exact opposite happened. When Ishmael leaped in front of me, taking the malfunctioning machine's bullets in my place. Oh, I forgot about that. And called my name as a body liquefied. As though she had faith that my name alone could make everything right again. It can! It literally can! Because you can just rewind time for her! Dante! You are just fucking stupid beyond belief!
방금 저 새끼를 감싸준 거예요? 조금만 더 옆으로 갔으면 당신 머리가 터졌을 거라고요. 시계 대가리요. 알아요?
I don't think he does. Yeah, I do. Boy, you really did what the heck out of that harpoon. This really hurts. Shakaroonis.
뭔 그딴 실없는 소리 좀 제발 갖다 치우라고요.
No, I can't.
관리자님, 방금 저자의 행동은 그야말로 하극상의 절정이었습니다. 상관 살해 직전. 더 이상 방관할 수 없습니다. 관리자님이 직접 처리할 수 없다면 지금 당장 윗선에 낱낱이 보고 후 향후 처리를 어떻게 할지 논의해야 합니다.
Yeah, I mean, like Ishmael's at this point, I know, she's crazy because all of the mental baggage that she's bringing into this chapter. But at this point, she's a real liability, to be honest. It's okay, Otis. I chose to get in her way.
괜찮지 않습니다. 저자는 지속적으로 우리의 임무에 심각한 차질을 빚게 하고 있습니다.
I agree. I fully agree.
선을 넘었단 말입니다.
Otis, I said it's okay. I didn't take the harpoon for that woman. I took it for Ishmael. Jesus. The coping.
이제 아예 성인 군자를 자처해 보기로 결심한 거예요? 지금껏 손에 피 한 방울 묻혀보지 않고 오히려 우리에게 대신해서 묻히라 했던 당신이 이제 사람은 더 이상 죽이지 말자. 너희가 정신적으로 몰리지 않았으면 좋겠다. 그런 가슴 따스한 소리라도 하고 싶은 거예요?
It's a purely logical decision to not pursue this further. If she says that as soon as we kill her, like some crazy syndicate will come after us, we don't need that trouble. We have enough on our plate to begin with, Ishmael. It's not about suddenly not killing. It's about not killing this one person that could really lead us a very hard road. No, it's just my intuition. That probably wasn't very convincing, was it?
당연하죠. 감은 경험과 기억에서 오는 거 아닌가요?
Well, how long has it been time-wise since Dante awakened or something? He has some memories at this point.
시계 이전의 당신은 더 이상 당신 머릿속에 없는데 그 감을 믿으라고요?
Intuition is not necessarily like a memory thing, is it? It's like gut feeling, more like. And you don't need to have experienced something to have an intuition about how it's gonna go. A woman, I think she's in a pretty important position of power, at least in this district. Killing her before thinking things through could complicate things.
반대로 살려놓았을 경우 마찬가지 결과를 불러일으킬 수도 있다는 생각은요?
Maybe it did, and he still decided the other way around, Ishmael. Just because someone decides for A doesn't mean they haven't considered B. I just think killing everyone in our way, left and right like this, well, it won't help us in the future.
앞으로?
Sorry, I can't, I don't have, like, any better explanation for what I just did.
앞으로라는 게
I love Wimpy Dante.
멀리까지를 말하고 있는지 저는 적어도 제 앞과 관리자님의 앞은 다른 게 확실하겠네요.
단테, 다시는 몸을 함부로 던지지 마시게.
Come on, that advice coming from one of you guys? Not very convincing. It is very convincing. They are immortal. God damn it.
그대는 12의 책임자이니 우리보다 12배 더 조심해야 하는 것이요.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
또한 그대의 죽음은 다시는 돌이킬 수 없기에 더욱이 그렇소. 그리고 되돌릴 수 없는 것은 견딜 수 없이 아픔으로.
Isang was right. My shoulder was in an unbearable amount of pain.
야, 시계 대가리. 괜찮냐?
Oh, Heathcliff, hold me. Yeah, I'm good. The clock still works.
뭐? 아니 내 말은 이제 보니 너도 정신 나간 놈이었네. 아니면 이제서야 맛이 가버린 건가? 우리만 문제일 줄 알았더니 너도 마탱이가 간 게 다를 게 없구만.
Heathcliff shook his head and walked away. Alright, one more. Shipping containers 511. Smee, first mate of the Twin Hook Pirates, told us they were keeping the captured LCCB, where they were keeping the captured LCCB team leader. Ishmael wanted to leave no loose threads behind, but I stopped it, even if it meant putting myself in danger like a fucking idiot. I have no logical explanation for what I did because I'm retarded, nor could I convince Ishmael because she's crazy. But I don't regret what I did, because, again, I am not quite there in the head. You think all of these shipping containers are full of?
뭐가 들어있을지는 상상하지 말자고.
I tried my best to not speculate about what terrible things the pirates might be hiding in that mountain of shipping containers.
거기 누구냐? 여기는 어떻게 알고 온 거야?
We should have taken Smee with us, so she could, like, have shouted at all of these people. Well, to either attack us or to not attack us, I guess.
아, 우린 이 초록색 세모 컨테이너만 열어보고 바로 갈게. 봐주라, 응?
Let's take them out before anything worse happens to our agent. And as much as it pains me to end in between like two similarly named stages, shipping containers 1 and 2, this is the end of today's episode. I again like consider what I talked about before with like the length of episodes and like editing certain stuff out. Oh my god, there's 3 parts to this again. Oh wait, that's like 519 and that's like 535. So at like 519 we're gonna unlock part 2. Alright, pretty sweet. That's not too bad actually. Well, like 11 out of 36. Is that 36? Is that like... Is there like one stage after 533? Well, why would it be 36? I'm confused. But that's normal. Don't worry about me. Goodbye everyone. Bye bye.